Christine Persichetti. The stadium is sold out. The program is packed, and the Diocese of Brooklyn is ready to get closer to Christ with its own Eucharistic revival event. Right now, organizers are putting the final touches on the Coney Island celebration, which will bring some 7,000 people to Maimonides Park this Saturday. And as Currents News' Katie Vasquez reports, even the younger Catholics are taking part.
Each bag packed with precision.
In the information packets, they have a Magnificat, a prayer card, there's a pin.
It's a group effort. The young people hailing from Mary, Queen of Heaven, St. Bernard Clairvaux, Resurrection, St. Thomas Aquinas, St. Edmunds, and St. Bernard's. Different parts of the Diocese of Brooklyn, all coming together for a national campaign.
I am excited for the revival.
These 6,000 bags will be the favors handed out at the diocese's event for the National Eucharistic Revival, an effort started by the U.S. bishops so people can get to know Christ through the Eucharist. Nearly 7,000 people will go to Maimonides Park in Coney Island for a day of Mass, Eucharistic procession, and family catechesis.
There's been a lot of talking about it, so now as it gets closer, doing something like this has really kind of made it come alive.
And these students spreading their faith, doing their part to help a nationwide campaign.
I mean, it's fun knowing like I can do service and help out others out.
It's nice to help out people around us and to get to meet new people too.
It's good to be closer to Jesus and to know himself, his life, and what he did for our lives and his sacrifice, which was very important.
In Bergen Beach, Katie Vasquez, Currents News.
A new study out now is showing us this national campaign may be working. According to the Center for Applied Research in the Apostolate, or CARA, 49% of respondents correctly identified Jesus' real presence in the Eucharist. That's a jump from the 2019 Pew Research study that sparked the revival, which saw only 31% of Catholics believe that core tenet of our faith. Leaders of the revival say these new numbers only highlight the need for this campaign. Here to talk more about that is the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, John Laffenberg. Hi, John.
Hi, Christine.
So, John, what is the response to this new study? It seems like a good thing.
So that number that you mentioned, it is a good thing because, as you said, it's a jump. But at the same time, that study also found that only 17% of adult Catholics are attending Mass at least once a week. And to that, Bishop Andrew Cozzens, who's leading the Eucharistic Revival for the U.S. bishops, said it's still not good news. And he said part of the problem is this shows that while adult Catholics believe in the real presence, they're not attending Mass, which is exactly something that they want to try and fix through this revival.
All right, hopefully it'll kickstart that. So Catholics around the country really dove headfirst into planning for this revival. The Diocese of Brooklyn is holding its own event. We just heard in Katie's story. But what are some of the other dioceses doing for the revival?
Yeah, so for the next month or so, every diocese like Brooklyn is holding a similar rally or their own diocesan congress. Some of them, Lafayette, Madison, Philadelphia, Orange, San Antonio, they're all holding a similar thing. And this is really the culmination of this diocesan local phase of this Eucharistic revival. So it kind of puts a bow on this phase and gets Catholics eager for that National Eucharistic Congress in Indianapolis next summer.
Yeah, it's all leading up to that. It's the first of its kind. So what's the latest on that event?
So the latest from that is actually the organizers of the event met for the first time in person in Indianapolis to go over some of the details. And they've revealed that what it's kind of going to look like over that 5 days is there will be a large Mass every day. There will also be opportunities for the sacrament, prayer, different kinds of things. And then they've also said that they've had 25,000 people register so far. Wow. So they're on their way to that 80,000 plus goal that they anticipate.
All right, exciting stuff. John Laffenberg, national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Christine.
If you want to watch the Mass from the Diocesan Eucharistic Revival event, it will be live on Net TV. Just tune in at 9:45 a.m. right here on Net on Saturday, October 7th. All of New York City honored their guardian angels at a Mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral Monday. Brooklyn Bishop Robert Brennan was the main celebrant for the annual Guardian Mass for the Preservation of Peace and Justice. The liturgy, which saw dozens of service members from agencies such as the NYPD and the FBI, was to celebrate the feast of the Holy Guardian Angels on October 2nd. Bishop Brennan says the feast is a fitting place to thank the officers and agents, as they are always sworn to serve and protect.
God sends us angels to watch over us, to protect us. And God continues to watch over and protect us in various different ways. God also sends people into our lives. And so we honor those who serve us here on earth, those who watch over and protect us.
The church has always been so wonderful to us, but it is really nice to hear it and know that we're appreciated, and so we're very honored.
Praying for their safety, for our safety, so it's greatly appreciated by all of us. We get a lot out of it, and you walk out of St. Patrick's Cathedral feeling good.
The NYPD and the FDNY are the largest police and fire departments in the United States. In Mexico, a church's Sunday celebrations turned to tragedy after the roof collapsed. It was during communion that disaster struck. 100 people celebrating Mass when the roof caved in at the Church of the Holy Cross in Ciudad Madero, a town about 5 hours north of Mexico City. At least 10 people were killed, 60 injured, and another 30 people, including children, are believed to be trapped in the rubble. According to a statement from a local bishop, the churchgoers were celebrating the baptisms of their children. That same bishop blessed the rescue efforts, asking people for their prayers. If you want to help in their efforts, just donate to the local Caritas. That's at caritastampico.org.mx. Pope Francis's red hat picks have officially become cardinals.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritui Sancti.
That face among the 21 new princes of the Catholic Church may look familiar to you. That's the Pope's representative to the United States, now Cardinal Christophe Prieur. There was also an American in the group he created Saturday, Cardinal Robert Prevost. He is now the head of the Vatican's dicastery for bishops. Congrats to all. And that is this Currents News Update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Before we go, we thought we'd share with you some early Halloween celebrations. Brooklyn's Ragamuffin Parade was this Saturday, and you will see among the goblins and ghouls marching some Diocese of Brooklyn students. Hope to see you again next time.